Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading for the 3rd until the 9th of February 2025. This is going to be a general reading, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. Let's welcome in now the beautiful high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher selves to assist us with this reading. Okay Virgo, let's see what's going to jump out here, or flip the centre of your reading here. I'm just doing those 2 centre cards. Wow. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups that's flipped here, Virgo. So I think you are looking for new inspiration, or you are feeling inspired at the moment. You know, wow, 9 of Pentacles. Awesome. I mean, this sort of situation here can sort of produce feelings like this, which is, you know, overwhelming, like, you know, love, compassion, understanding, inspiration, creativity, you know, intuition, creative inspiration. And this is, of course, you know, a really great, awesome, balanced life here where you're looking after yourself and you're taking care of your surrounds and whatever it is. And it's a nice balance and things are humming along nicely. Let's create a little more context for this. And, okay, so there's still the decision that you're looking to make. This is sort of what's driving the reading. There's something that you're uncertain about, and it could be that while this is a certain state of achievement and there's a certain amount of happiness and contentment here, okay, maybe there is some deep fulfillment that maybe, Virgo, you have a feeling that you feel like you might be missing out on something, or that there's something else that you're wanting to do, or maybe the level of fulfillment is not quite what you're looking for in this situation here. Hence, you know, you're looking for some more inspiration and fulfillment here. And you might even know what's going to bring you those feelings, okay, or what's going to help you with that. Recently, something has enabled you to take a step forward, to feel strong, okay, to feel supported, okay, and you've been moving forward on something, or just feeling ready to move forward, okay, whichever of those resonates. However, at the moment there's a bit of, you know, there's also perhaps some disappointment or sadness here that you're dealing with. We'll come back to that. Let's keep going. Okay, so around the corner there might be something like an insight, or something that may happen that might just kind of, you know, it might feel uncomfortable at the time, but it might be a blessing in disguise, okay? Sometimes this energy is about it might just even be an internal realization that you have. It might be like a coming down to earth, a getting real about a situation, or getting some more understanding as to the truth of the matter, perhaps what's really going on. So maybe it has something to do with this, okay? There might be some truths or some understanding or something that around to do with that situation that is going to be getting cleared currently. So you have the Chariot and the World card. These are very strong energies, but there is a feeling of kind of, on the one hand, I think you're having a feeling of kind of wholeness and being at peace, okay, but at the same time there's also a little bit of a suspension. Like, I have this feeling that you're going to be moving into something soon-ish, but it's not quite time just yet. Let's look at the external. Wow. So this is an external influence. So this could represent a person or a spirit guide, maybe someone who's quite strong, maybe a strong or dominant personality, possibly. It could also represent a spirit guide who's helping you with structure and with your empowerment. Okay. I'll just pop that back there. We might come back to that one as well. And wow, there's some big major arcana in here, Virgo. Now we have the Justice. Okay, so this is about acting in accordance with your personal truth. And I feel like that's your goal here, is to be true to yourself. Okay, whatever it is that you need to kind of navigate, work through, or, you know, come to grips with, or to accept, or to understand more fully. Okay, it's all going to be in the name of your personal truth being acquired here for you. Wow, Eight of Pentacles. This keeps appearing in the readings today, and this is to do with like a really a whole-souled passion, like a real sense of dedication. And I think what this reading is saying, Virgo, here partly is that you somewhat like, almost like there's a new passion or something else here that's going to make this Nine of Pentacles even better. Okay, and I feel like this is to do with you know, moving in a passionate direction. And there might be, you know, there may be something here that you are working on letting go of. And I'm feeling like you're not far from letting go of it, or not allowing it to affect you to the extent that you can't, you know, move into this energy. I feel like because you have, you know, the World, you have the Emperor, you have Justice, and here you are doing what it is that you feeling called to do here. Okay, so you have a lot of strong energy here really supporting you at the moment. Plus you have the Chariot. Everything's really in place. There's a little bit of indecision, I think, on your part, or there's energies that you're having to deal with that are challenging. Okay, and it could be someone around you who's going through something. I'm not really sure. So what I'm drawing now is a couple of cards to represent the distant past. Okay, so this is I've been guided to do this just today, actually. And the distant past cards are going to represent like past lives or ancestral energies, or energies that you might, you know, still be holding in your field, if, you know, and if only if it sort of resonates with you, of course. Because sometimes the themes from the distant past can be reflected in the current times, okay, in current experience. So, you know, this looks like in the past that you've had to make a decision in the name of your personal truth as well, in order to move towards more fulfilling things. Okay, so maybe there was a situation, maybe you were part of a community or a society that kind of wasn't doing things that you agreed with. Okay, even though you could perhaps live there comfortably, there were things going on that you didn't agree with, and you decided to move elsewhere. Okay, or it could have been that maybe you had a certain station in life and you wanted to experience something more fulfilling. And the interesting thing is that, you know, and you're moving, and you decided to move and have a new beginning, basically. So this image here is representing your personal truth, a new beginning, an insight. Okay, and it's just fascinating to me now because of the synchronicities here. The center of your reading today, you have this new beginning here, and you also have this sort of comfortable life, but it's like you're looking for more, and it's a very similar theme here, isn't it? It's a new beginning. You know, there's insight, there's been a decision here to move towards something more fulfilling. And it might be just that, you know, maybe you're not leaving these cups completely. It might be that you're just finding a new way to do things. You know, maybe you're just finding a new job, or maybe you are moving away from certain relationships. For example, here, maybe there's people in your life that are giving you a lot of grief. I'm not saying, what I mean by that is, this is like people that could be possibly connections that you have that are not serving you, that are very dysfunctional, and their vibration is no longer a resonant match. Okay, this is sort of what this is saying too. Like, this person to some extent is not really resonating with these cups to the extent that they used to, and now they're moving to something else. So it could be that, you know, in a past life, or even, you know, your ancestors going back, you know, there's a very similar theme here about moving away from something and having a new beginning. But the thing is, Virgo, you know, you have a lot of strength here. Okay, so this is like your spirit guides. This is the resources around you, your inner resources and awareness of your soul energy. And I think, you know, I think you even have an idea of what this Ace of Cups is. You know, if this represents something spiritual, creative, or intuitive, could be absolutely anything, okay, that you're into. Because this tower is feeling to me like a soft tower now. It's almost like, okay, there might just be something that you're going to step out of. Maybe it's a role you're going to step out of, or maybe it's something that you're going to move towards being more grounded, literally moving towards the ground, you know, anything. It could be absolutely anything. This is an energy of success too, and also stepping through a portal, okay? So in your meditations, if you do any meditation on times of transition, like perhaps, you know, from past lives, doing some past life meditations, and just really looking at the themes that you could be currently going through, things that you went through before, now that you're currently going through, and to really just sort of hold space for that, and to perhaps do some journaling, some artwork, do something creative, you know, contemplate it, maybe even think about the eras or the cultures that perhaps you could have experienced this in. And underneath you is the Two of Swords. So this is really about that decision, isn't it? To, you know, to integrate this new thing or to not, or to move towards fulfillment or to not move towards fulfillment. And there are a myriad of different ways that we can move towards fulfillment. It might be internal movements that we make. It might be external movements. It might be a combination of both. It might be just simply, you know, the small choices that we make on a daily basis that allow us to experience more fulfillment here, okay? Interesting thing is, Virgo, you know, I mean, maybe this cup is representing this. You know, maybe this is what you're looking for, okay? Or you already have this and you want extra, okay? Whichever of those resonates. Let's look at the bottom of the deck now. Wow, the Two of Pentacles also keeps appearing today, and this is about being flexible, adaptable, and also allowing yourself a bit of time for, you know, activating the inner child, doing some play, not holding things too tightly, you know, being loose with things, but yeah, just being passionate and being flexible, adaptable, going with the flow a bit as well could also be helpful here. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. So much major arcana here. I think there's a big change happening for you, but you have the strength to do it, okay? And it is, you know, it's time for the change to start happening if it hasn't already. And yeah, and possibly, you know, definitely, probably in past lives you've experienced something with a similar theme, okay, similar. So sometimes when we have resistance to moving in a certain direction, it can be because we've experienced in a past life over and over and we had difficulty with it then. But this is sort of saying that, hey, you know, it's about really aligning to spirit now. And I really love this image too, the Eight of Pentacles, how it literally looks like you're sort of building almost like a path to spirit here. So it's about working to integrate the spiritual aspect. And I think many of us are going to be doing that more and more as the physical life around us is changing so much. The way we cope with that is to open into the spiritual and to be more centered, okay, within ourselves. So yeah. So I hope that's been helpful there, Virgo, and I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.